Okay, welcome to our next section in our video editing workflow here. In this section of videos, we're going to explore the tools available in your tools panel here inside Adobe Premiere Pro. But just before we jump into tools, we're going to explore all the tools in here. What I want to share with you one more thing is JKLs as keyboard shortcuts. So here's an example. Let's just load something in the source monitor. So I'll go back to the project panel. I'll go into our videos. We can load any video, doesn't matter which one. So say if I load this video here, so I'm going to double click to load it into the source monitor. So it's in here. As we know, you can use the space bar to play and stop, or you can use the playback control in here. But you can also use JKLs, JKL on your keyboard, where L will play forward, just the letter L will play forwards, K will stop, J will go backwards. Okay. And this works everywhere. So if I go to the timeline here and press L, it just plays. K to stop, J to go backwards. The same in the program monitor here. L goes forwards, K will pause, J will go backwards. What you can also do, so I'm going back to source monitor because there's not much sound here, is if you press L or J multiple times, it will play faster. So if I press L once, L again and again, it goes much faster. Or if I press J, 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 it goes much faster. So every time you press L or J, it goes faster, forwards or backwards. So for example, here in the timeline, I'll press L, 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 so it goes really fast. With the timeline, when you play it with L, forwards, for example, you get to the point where it goes so fast, it will not play the sound anymore. So I press L, 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 the sound is still here. If I press L again, there's no sound. It just goes too fast. The same will go backwards, J, 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 and J. It just doesn't play the sound anymore. So it only plays it for the first 3 times you press J or L on the keyboard. Here's another tip for you. If I go back to the source monitor, I've made this out point here. So if I go to the out point, it's here. But let's say you want to adjust the out point. Maybe you wanted this clip to be longer or shorter. When you get to the point where you want to put an out point, you can use KL or JK together to go forwards or backwards 1 frame at a time. So I'm holding K on the keyboard and I'm pressing L, and this goes 1 frame at a time. So I'm holding K on the keyboard and I'm just pressing L to go 1 frame forward. Or I'll hold the K key and I'll start pressing J to go backwards 1 frame at a time. So that's K and L together, or J and K together, and you hold K key and you start pressing L or J to go 1 frame forward or backward at the same time. Okay. Again, this works everywhere. So I can go to the timeline here and I can hold K and press L to go forward just 1 frame at a time. In this case, we'll hear the sound, yes, because on the timeline. Also, if I play it to something where there's more going on, like here, so I can press K. I'm holding K on the keyboard and I'm pressing L, moving forwards. Or I'm holding K key and pressing J to go backwards. Holding K key on the keyboard. 1 frame at a time. Okay, so that's the JKLs, and they work everywhere. So for example, if I go to the project panel here, you can press L to play, J to go backwards. You can see the playhead is moving, K to stop, or maybe here. L, J to go backwards, K to pause. And that's how you can use so-called JKLs on your keyboard. This is the same for both Mac and Windows, just JKL on the keyboard when you're performing video editing inside Adobe Premiere Pro.